It might be hard to believe that only 70 years ago, the school an American student went to depended more on their race than where they actually lived. In 1954, the Supreme Court case Brown v. Board of Education outlawed segregation in the United States.
1705.
Order! There will be order in the House of Burgesses. Order in the House.
We landowning gentlemen of the crown cannot afford another rebellion.
We must divide the poor.
We must separate the races.
Separate the races. African, English, Scottish, Indian, Irish. We must break the alliance between the poor. All in favor?
The court declared that Chinese citizens could not testify against white defendants, citing similar precedents forbidding testimony by Black and Native American individuals. This decision effectively legalized violence.
Operators often paid workers in company currency called scrip. They forced mining families to shop exclusively at the company store, which they stocked with food, fuel, and clothing. Even the tools and blasting powder required.
They bring out that coal, and it's producing wealth for people who don't live there.
The coal towns were almost always unincorporated. There were no elected officials, no independent police.
Coal camps. You can still go to places and see all these houses that look, they're exactly the same, lined up in like little square sections.
They'd work all day in the mines, and the rent was taken out of their pay for the house.
Chemicals are still found in the ground and in the water in and around town.
You just noticed people start dying and dying of cancer and then people getting brain tumors and all kinds of stuff wrong.
The U.S. found a new solution to absorb and assimilate them. It all started with an experiment and a man named Richard Henry Pratt.
He had in his charge.
But their work with children went further than the classrooms. The UDC formed an auxiliary group called the Children of the Confederacy, which was designed to get kids born in former Confederate states to actively participate in their version of history. Group leaders had kids recite
generations of children learning that narrative in a variety of ways grow up to be, segregationists in the 50s and 60s, because that's been drilled into them since they were children.
After World War I, the UDC started losing steam.
By patrons would prevent entry. Names like Sean John, Fubu, Fat Farm, Echo, Rockaware. Notice a trend? Popular brands of urban culture.
An hour debating a bill that could help remove disruptive students from your child's elementary school classroom. This state senator doubles as an elementary school teacher. The top request she has heard from teachers:
a natural gas tax mistake made by the West Virginia Tax Division has left a $5 million impact on Marshall County and its residents. 7 News reporter Annalise Murphy attended today's commission meeting where the state tax department addressed concerns of commission.
11 other states and allowing concealed carry permit holders to go ahead and carry their firearms on public college campuses and universities. Governor Justice signed that bill into law just yesterday. News Channel 3's Kimberly Dunn.
Option. Like if someone offers you $500,000 for your land, you're going to take it.
Especially if you make less than $20,000 a year, you're going to take that $500,000.
You're going to take it.
Okay, so then say Avery County.
A second proposal that, if passed, could result in armed security guards in your child's school.
You hope that it never happens, but they want the insurance. They want somebody in there that is able to help protect.
You're not imagining it. A study finds that for the first time ever, rent is unaffordable for half of all U.S. renters. The study from Harvard finds rents went way up during COVID. Half of renters paying more than 30% of their income.
The Census Bureau, nearly 38 million people live in poverty in the U.S. Living in poverty presents obviously a whole array of challenges, including unsafe living conditions and lack of access to food.
Yeah, but there is one group, and